are starting today off at the location where we are going to kill Dani. So I need to start working on the actual mausoleum. So first, I'm going to have to take down all of this so far, what we previously built. I like the castle idea, but in the end, I think what's better suited for this area is a mausoleum, like I mentioned in my last video, and then also to have a graveyard to fill in this area. So I'm going to take down this castle, make it a little bit smaller, just because this is a little bit too big, and I don't want to make a huge ginormous build for this, since we're going to be digging way down, making a huge pit. So yeah, let's just start tearing this down, and then I will just come back when I get the mausoleum built. It's not going to be super big. So yeah, let's get that done here. So Megan and I, we have done a lot of work so far in the mausoleum. As you can see here, this is what we got done so far. So we have most of the exterior done. We still have to work on the back there, and then finish up the graveyard around here, which will be all just decorations, which we'll probably just get done at the end. And then as you can see over here, we have quite a bit of storage going on. Got a little bit of a chest monster growing. That is because we started digging out a ginormous pit, well, medium-sized pit, for all of the obstacles and challenges that Dani's gonna face. So, in here, we started on a little bit of the interior. As you can see, we got this little back portion here. We have to fix that up. And then a little bit of stuff right there. And then right here, we have Dani's casket. So right here, we have 2 minecarts. So this is how we're gonna drop Dani and I down into the challenges. So basically, we'll just have like a piston, which will remove these 2 blocks. I have to kind of figure it out. I'm not a redstone person at all, so I'm gonna figure this out. But yeah, we'll have the minecarts then fall down into the challenges. So yeah, as you can see down here, this is the pit that Megan and I have mined out, which should be plenty of space. We can always extend it if we need to for all of the obstacles and challenges. Over here, oh my gosh, Megan was earlier trying to break some bedrock because at the very, very end of at the end of one of the challenges, we want to send Dani into the void, and that is how she's ultimately going to die. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one that's going to either press a button or knock her into the void. It's going to be great. But yeah, so anyway, with the challenges, so the very first thing that she's going to have to do, from what I talked about earlier, we are going to send her into a parkour challenge that's going to be right over a pit of lava. But the thing is that she can't actually die from these unless she tries to swim out of the lava, of course, which, bad idea. So instead we're going to have signs underneath, so it's just going to be 1 layer of lava, and then she'll fall through that into a water pit, where she will go to her next challenge if she doesn't successfully make it through the parkour course. So yeah, that'll be the first one. So then for her second challenge, it's going to be more of a puzzle type of obstacle. So Megan's going to do something that she talked to me about earlier, where she is going to create like a fake timer where there's going to be some music going on. It's going to gradually get more intense to create some anxiety and hopefully make Dani feel like something is going to happen, but nothing really in the end is going to happen. And during this time, she's going to have to solve a bunch of puzzles and find some things, which maybe we can even use these mine shafts then, that she can go explore and try to find some things in those. Yeah. The third thing, I think we're just going to create a really fun minecart ride that'll ultimately send her into the void. So with that, at the very end, I will knock her into the void, or some other means will send her into the void. But yeah, that's basically it. So then I'm going to get started here on the first part, which will be the parkour. Alright, Megan, what did you do?
Well, you see, I simply did nothing.
You sound very sus, bringing up something is up with my cat, and now you're at my palace?
Yeah. Yes. Well, you see, the thing is, the #1 prank on you is always related to your cat. So I just simply asked, and I'm like, hey, how's your cat doing? And then you're like, oh no, you did something.
You did do something, because otherwise why would you be thinking about my cat?
Oh no.
What did you do?
I did something.
No, you did nothing. It's still Lucy. You named another cat Lucy?
No,
Was that your what was his name?
Jackson Pollock?
Yeah.
No, this is not my cat. That's actually Danny's.
This is Danny's cat.
Yeah, Danny and I guess we did a cat swap.
So
So she brought her cat here, and my cat's now at her base.
So it's real Lucy and imposter Lucy. Got it.
I don't know which one came first, because like I think this Lucy's kind of rocking it.
No, this is the better Lucy.
Are you
right,
sure?
Lucy?
This one's pretty cute.
No, I think this one's pretty cute. Alright, so there's been much progress done on all of this. So over here, I got the graveyard basically done. All we need to do is add names to a bunch of these gravestones. So there's 8 total, and there are 6 players total on the server, so we'll just, I don't know what we'll do with the last 2. But anyway, there's 8 here. And I think this goes with this really, really well. And then around this corner is just nothing. I kind of want to add a tree right there. But I can figure that out later. And man, oh man, is this a mess. Yeah, and then over here, Megan actually really started on making a bridge over to that area by the PvP arena. And then inside here, we got a little bit more of the interior work done, which leads down to there, and I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, eventually we'll cover this up so you can't get down, but that's originally how I had to get up and down from this, but then I got tired of that, so I made an elevator. So over around this corner, actually first, I also just got back from doing a mining session. So as you can see, I have a bunch of deep slate here, and I wanted it so that I can make a whole bunch of stone, like deep slate bricks. Except there's a huge thing with all of the new blocks and everything. And to make the deep slate bricks, you need deep slate cobble. I always go mining with my Silk Touch pickaxe. And so yeah, now I literally have this entire inventory, all of this, that I now have to mine out with my other pickaxe. Because I can't get cobblestone, or not cobblestone, the cobble on any other way. Yeah, not really happy. But yeah, so then anyway, I did get some progress down here, and you'll see kind of how I am making everything. So yeah, here's my elevator, and yeah, so I've been using a lot of the new blocks down here, but this is where that hole dropped down to, over here. So yeah, I need to make a whole bunch of bricks because I need to fill in this area, and then this will be glass panes, or I'll try to fill this in because that's where Megan and I will be able to view Dani going through her parkour area. And as you can see, I already started on this. Now see, can I even do this yet? I am not good at parkour. But yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. Oh gosh. But yeah, so I'm gonna head back up then, and then I'm gonna go get all of that into Deep Slate Cobble so that I can finish off this area here. And then we can finally have one of these sections done. And then we can get started on the puzzle maze thing right below here. Alrighty guys, so I got literally this ginormous tower of all of my deep slate. You can see so much. There's the PvP arena. Dani's ice egg is just over there. There's the mausoleum. But yeah, I still have a stack of 24. Ugh, I do not like this. I literally... Why? This is gonna take so long. I just got back from mining all of this and have to mine it all over again. Doesn't even seem like the haste is working. Oh, she wanted to say that. Say hi in one of my videos. One sec. YouTube says. And there we have it! I have all of my cobble deep slate that... Oh my gosh, that took forever. I didn't realize this before, but I just found out that Instant Mine doesn't even work on Deep Slate. Like, what? Seriously, it took so long. I mean, it's fast because I have this efficiency 5 pickaxe, but like, really? It's so slow. Anyway, time to get back to this build. Alright, and there we have the parkour course. It is completely done, and I definitely went a little too, I did a little bit too much detailing for just this little tiny obstacle course here, but I really like it, so it's all good. It'll be fun for like the minute or two that she'll be even being here. So this parkour course, it's actually pretty simple, but I can even do it on my first try here. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty simple here. This is the hardest jump. Okay, got it. Had a little bit of practice. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty simple. Yeah, as you can see then, this is the other side, and then I have a staircase right here that'll go down to the next part. And then the last thing that I have to do now is put in all the lava. So I plan on having on each of these spots here, just some lava pouring out, and then I'm going to remove all this dirt, put signs underneath, and then lava on top of it. And then underneath will be a water pool, so that way if Dani doesn't make the full course, she falls into lava, can fall through and fall into the water, and she'll still be alive and be able to do the next course. Because I don't want her to actually die until the very, very end. But yeah, so then I got this little thing on the side here. This is where Megan and I... Oh, I left a shulker box. Let me get that quick. So yeah, this is where Megan and I can watch Dani as she's... Oh gosh. Oops. But yeah, up there is where Megan and I can watch Dani as she goes across the course. And yeah. Alright, got all the signs in place, and low-key, this is kind of intimidating. Don't want to fall down. Also, I'm completely out of rockets, but that's why I created that water elevator. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Anyway, let's go fill it up with lava. Note to self, don't break blocks that signs are attached to. I ended up breaking one of these dirt blocks, and it got rid of the entire line of stone. Oh no. I'm working on the pit underneath, but I got all the lava in and everything. So that is all done. Like here, I can show you really, really quick. Just ignore that for a second. But yeah, here's the finished product. So I got all the lava in and everything. Just have to finish putting in that row of signs again now if I even have all of them again. Oh gosh, this is a mess. I should have made this first. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so after completing the parkour course, we head down the stairs then. Signs, congratulations, you survived my first challenge. Proceed down the stairs to your left, right there. And that is where Megan and I will be able to come around. Yeah, so we come down here. And this is how we get to the next part, which I have just started a little bit. Yeah, here is the water pool that she will fall through if she ends up falling into the lava. It actually works pretty well. Like, here, 1 second. Let me head up here. And you just go through, like, instantly. So this will be kind of more of a scary thing for her. Be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to die in lava. And then she'll fall into lava and be fooled. So yeah, I got the stairway here because now I want to go into some dripstone caves. They come down here. And this is kind of what I got so far. So I have to map out where I want all the caves to go because this is going to be like a maze puzzle. So she'll come down here, read these signs. Basically says to explore the cave. There are 3 pieces which she'll have to put into this chest here, which will eventually move up this door here. I'll make it a piston door. And yeah, we'll have that clock going. Megan and I, that actually doesn't really do anything. But what I was thinking that I could actually do is create a bunch of doors everywhere and have mobs in there. And then at a certain amount of time, I can keep releasing mobs or just open doors so she thinks something's happening, but nothing really is happening. That'd be really cruel. But yeah, so all I have to do now is map out this area. Alright, so I got a bit of an idea of where I want all the paths to be. So this first one will lead out here, this way and straight. And then over here. So as you can see, I have that right there. That is a marker that I have for all the pieces. So that'll be piece 1. So she'll have to come over here and down this little cave right here. And then that is where she'll find one of the pieces. And then down here, I actually want to utilize these mine shafts a little bit. So she'll go explore in here. And I want this one to be right here. And she'll have a little bit of a hassle with this spider spawn right here. I might utilize that in some way. I don't know. we'll figure out a way to use that because that's kind of neat that that's right there. Yeah, and then she can head over here, and then I have another piece right over there, so she'll have to follow the trail along there to get over there, and then I want some other ones to kind of be a little bit more confusing. And then right here, I want to add a little bit of a fun thing right here, so I'm going to utilize these rails right here, and I'm going to make like a little minecart thing that'll take her down along this path. Either way, I guess, and it'll go over a whole bunch of dripstone. I think that'll look really cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And all I gotta do is set up all the walls and everything and kind of keep up with this sort of pattern. And then one other thing, so that Megan and I can watch, I'm planning on making a glass platform just kind of above this. And we are gonna have something creative that I thought about. Were dripstone bombs, basically. So we'll have a whole bunch of dripstone ready to go. And all we have to do is break the dripstone block. And then we can try to use those to like make them fall on top of Dani as she's going through this maze. So for instance, like along here, I might have like a whole bunch that I can be ready to drop down that she'll have to be careful and wary about. Yeah, so let's get these walls set up and make some really good progress on this. Alright, so I got a bit of progress down here on the maze. As you can see, I have a bunch of the walls and a lot of the detailing. And I added in a few traps. And I got this exit door working. So down here, this is where the exit was going to be. And basically I did just some really simple redstone. Enough for my brain to handle because I don't do redstone. But basically I have a piston underneath here that is working right now. So it's holding up this gravel. And then there's a 1x2 hole underneath this. So that way all three of these will fall. And then the last one will cover up where that piston is, to fill in that space. So that way you'll be able to get through. And the way I made this work, it takes exactly 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then that works. Drops that. And then voila! We're in. Yeah, you can kind of see my mess of redstone back here. I don't do redstone. But I have it so this comparator sends out a signal, turns off this torch by powering that block, and then thus turns that piston off, allowing these gravel blocks to fall into place. So yeah, there's that. And then to explore the caves. So right here, this is kind of just whatever design. Employees only. Right here is one of my traps. I have a zombie right behind here. And basically, I'm going to sneak down here using this little door from my water elevators when I'm up there with Megan. And at any point in time, all I have to do is place a lever right here, and that'll drop those pieces of gravel, unleashing the zombie. And then it's also really funny because on the other side, if I go this way, let's get over there. Oh wait, right here. I wrote, don't press this lever, because that will drop these two, and there's another zombie right behind there. So I'm kind of hoping that she actually does that. But anyway, for like a little update on everything, as you can see so far, that's what I have there. And then, I have like a little dripstone, tiny little dripstone cave there. Yeah, and this all loops around, and you're able to get around just fine everywhere. So she's able to maneuver around if the zombies are out. So here's the location of one of the items. I don't know why I have a bow in there, but I do. So yeah, I'll hide that a little bit better, but that's one of the easier ones to find. And then just another tricky cave. Yeah, this will hopefully throw her off a little bit. And then back here, I have a little mine rail that goes over a bunch of dripstone. So there's that. This leads nowhere. Again, there's that lever. Yeah, and then back here, sneaky, this is where one of the other pieces is. That is going to be a hard one to find. Hopefully she can find it. And then just another little tunnel right there. And then finally, way over here, back this way again, around this corner to the left, she has to sneak in here by herself. And then in here, I haven't set it up yet, but this room will be where the third piece is. So I'm going to get a little bit more progress done and finally actually finish this up and get the glass up here already so Megan and I can look in on Dani as she's exploring these caves. Alright, so I got all of the dripstone bombs basically in place. I just have to finish up that one way over there. But yeah, this took a lot of dripstone and a lot of waiting. But yeah, so these are all in place and they all overlook sort of areas like this where she can be gathering for like a little bit so that we have a little bit more time to try and drop them on her. But yeah, I think that's basically it for this entire section. I just have to complete this little bit here. So, oh, yeah, so then all I have to do now is create a staircase down to this floor so that Megan and I can get here. Because otherwise I've been just using this little hole right there. And that's basically it. So then over here, I ended up changing this up a bunch. So this is the path that originally led around the corner to that big dirt room. I felt that made this map of the maze like way too big. So I ended up just limiting it. So I made this short little hallway. I got a zombie in there. All you have to do is step on that piston. It'll drop the gravel. And then all she has... So that's only if she accidentally steps on that. I ended up changing that idea. So yeah. Then she has to jump over this, which is pretty simple. But if you fail, which is pretty easy to accidentally jump into this, and then ow, you step on... or you fall onto those. So yeah, then over here, I just have this little hallway here and that hallway there. And then the shard is right there. Alright, then over here, by the exit door, it looks like Megan has already started some progress on this. So yeah, we're digging a whole big tunnel and everything, and there's gonna be, try to make it as cool as we can, have stuff pop out and whatever, go over a giant basin of lava and everything, and eventually it's gonna go land into the void right there, which I ended up decorating a little bit with flames and stuff. So yeah, we have a bit more to do here, but sadly I am out of time for this video. So I am going to finish this all up for the next video, and then I'm going to actually send Dani through here. Alright, then thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Oh no. Oh no. So I'm a little bit trapped in Bedrock right now. So I was flying around down here a little bit, trying to check things out, and I'm stuck! I can't get out! Oh gosh, what do I have in here? Okay, I have a trapdoor. Let's see if this works. Nope. Oh, I have an ender pearl. Perfect. Oh gosh, I have one try at this. Otherwise I'll have to try and just wait until I die to get out or else somebody can get me. Will this work? Ah, yes, I'm out. Okay, good. Ah.